Your gun dad?
My gun. The gun maker.
He looks like Schlatt.
Clyde's living his best life. You go, Clyde. Okay.
Why?
She put the facts and the statistics up with this one. I actually was going to do my presentation today on the Cecil Hotel. You know, there was like the Netflix documentary about it and everything.
Yeah, I watched that. That was documentary.
Yeah, it was an interesting documentary, I can't lie. It was an interesting way they put it together. But I decided to steer away from it just because, you know, I didn't really want to talk about actual people that have been, you know, physically harmed and stuff. Like, I didn't want to focus today around that. So I decided to go for okay, we are doing it on, so there is a TV series on Netflix called The Haunting of Hill House. Have you seen it?
Yes, I have, yeah.
Did you like it?
I did like it, yeah. I didn't like the Bly Manor one, though. I couldn't get through that.
Neither. I didn't like that one either. But yeah, so The Haunting of Hill House is a Netflix show. It's really good. I really recommend watching it. Like, the twists in it and everything are really, really good. It's loosely based on a 1959 novel of the same name by Cheryl Jackson. The plot alternates between two timelines following 5 adult siblings whose paranormal experiences at the Hill House continue to haunt them in the present day. So basically, this series is actually based around this is the trailer. I was going to play it, but the trailer is actually a little spooky, so I didn't want to play it and scare anyone, you know. But yeah, oh wait, apparently it's playing by itself. The series is actually based around this house called the Winchester Mystery House. This house is in San Jose in California, and it was built by a widow of a famous gun manufacturer. And do you want to know what's weird? My granddad was a gun manufacturer, so I'm like wait, is this
manufactured guns? What the fuck?
Yeah. My granddad was a
Your gun dad?
My granddad. It was in the UK, obviously. It was like I never agreed with it, but yeah, anyway, he was a gun manufacturer. It was based on this house, and now this house was the residence of Sarah Winchester, the widow of a gun maker, which we've already spoken about, William Wirt Winchester. The construction of the building continued from 1884 to 1922, and the building kept hammers pounding 24 hours a day for 38 years. Being haunted by the souls of the people who were victim of the Winchester's rifles. So how creepy is that? When I read this, I was like, hello, is this gonna happen?
People that fucking named that child really liked the W's.
Yeah, true.
They were like,
really
yes,
did.
all W's.
They said, I'll have them all. This house is really odd because she just continuously kept building on it. Like, as you can see here, it's like layers on layers on layers. This is good old Sarah here. She's a lovely lass. This is a top view of the house, which I found really, really interesting. They were saying that it's haunted by the people that were affected by the guns that her husband made. But Sarah used all the money she inherited from her husband's death to employ 16 carpenters who worked 24 hours a day until her death in 1922, resulting in a bizarre house that at its peak had a total of 200 rooms, 10,000 windows, 2,000 trap doors, regular doors, and spy holes. It also has staircases.
Spy holes?
I know. Staircases leading to ceilings, windows leading to secret passageways, and doors opening into walls. So yeah, it's
cleaning that house.
I
you're the
know.
fucking cleaner in that house, and then she changes a room, and you're like, where am I? What?
It's weird. Like, it's weird. So yeah, here's like some statistics of it. It's just odd. Like, I'd love to know.
Basements? How do you have 2 basements?
God knows. Well, I've actually got a little video that shows the inside of a house.
Why
but yeah,
that toilet has a fucking window door.
I know, it's so weird. So Sarah had an obsession with the number 13, okay? So everything in the house, so it'd be like, everything would have 13 steps. Everything would kind of add up to 13, you know? The staircases would lead to nowhere. Yeah, doors would open into walls, chimney that stopped short of the ceiling, closets open to blank walls, bathrooms with glass doors, double back hallways, skylights located one above the other. Like, what? Windows that look into walls and doors that opened onto steep drops to the lawn below. Like, I just love to get inside her brain. Yeah.
Sure, was suing people not a thing at this point in American history? Because fuck.
I mean, apparently not. Yeah, it's dangerous as hell. But look, this is like one of the skylights, which is so weird. Like, it is the weirdest house. I'd love to go and visit it. So now it's like a tourist spot. You can go around and visit it. But I have got some of the Reddit pages in here of the people that do tours of the mansion and how, like, it like scarred them and stuff, and like the hauntings were just really, really like intense. But yeah, this is a video of inside the house, and it is just so odd. Like, so it doesn't look like it would be a real house.
No, it looks like one of those like prefab Disneyland houses.
100%
don't exist.
Quickly. But yeah, there's our good pal Sarah. There's the gun
Damn,
maker.
he looks like Schlatt.
Wait, is this a Schlatt? But yeah, the house is just weird as hell. Like, when you actually see the inside, it is so... Some of it's upside down. Look, that's a door opening to nowhere. I'd love to go visit it. It seems so interesting.
Can you imagine being like chased by a murderer in the
Yeah,
house?
screw that. Absolutely screw that. It's quite
It's so
lovely from
fun.
the outside though. Like, it's quite pretty, right?
Yeah, but inside it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird as hell. Like, weird. So this is where we go into the hauntings, okay? So obviously this house was very large, weird. The woman that ran it was a bit, you know, she obviously wasn't all there. William, who runs the marketing for Mystery House, tells Vulture he was once standing on the front porch with his back turned toward the gardens when he felt a firm tap on his shoulder. He turned around and found that no one was there, but insists he felt a full-on finger pressing. It was like a pressure point on his shoulder, pressing on my shoulder. It was crazy. Do you think it was pressing on his shoulder? He's also heard his name whispered down hallways and says tour guides who spend the most time in the house frequently hear theirs whispered as well. Many have also felt their hair being brushed while they were walking alone. That sounds ideal to me. I love my hair being played with.
Yeah, but not by a fucking creepy ass ghost.
I
It's
mean,
like, oh,
I'll
let me
take what I
sniff
can
your
get.
hair, baby.
I'll
Like,
take what I can get. One guide even tripped down a stair and felt a pressure on her arm as a voice audibly asked, "Are you okay?" No one else was around, but the guide says she felt a continued presence as she collected herself and walked away. So this is a theme. This is a big theme that the tour guides are normally the ones that kind of end up most affected. Yeah, haunted. Hotspots in the house center around Sarah's bedroom. Then there's the basement where Clyde, the wheelbarrow ghost, lives. He's a gentle guy.
Ghost?
Yeah, he's a wheelbarrow ghost. Good old Clyde. He's a gentle guy, says William. He walks up and down what's known as Steam Alley and carries a wheelbarrow full of coal, goes to the boiler and goes back down the alley. And if he does make eye contact with you, he just kind of nods and goes about his business. Or he leans up against the wall. He just hangs out. Clyde's living his best life. You go, Clyde.
With him.
Yeah, I know. Bless him. No one knows who Clyde really is. That's just what they call him. Because it'd be pretty rude not to give him a regular name. Yeah, this was something interesting I found online. This was from a guide, and it actually comes with a picture. First story comes from yours truly. It's a guide from the house. It was a late autumn afternoon in 2015. I was taking photos of the exterior of the house for Winchester Mystery House Facebook page. Many weeks later, I finally got around to editing the photos and clearing them off the memory card. I was about to delete one particular photo when something caught my eye. Taking a closer look, I immediately thought an image in the second-story window was a reflection caused by overcast that day. However, when I enlarged the photo, I was astonished to see what I thought was simply a reflection of clouds actually resembled a figure, complete with head, neck, and shoulders. So yeah, he took this picture and then was like, holy crap, there's someone in the window there. Here it is, right here. Can you see it?
Yeah, it's very white though.
So yeah, he thought that this could be an overshadow of the cloud, but he says when he looks closer, he can see a head, neck, and torso.
But don't sometimes clouds look like things?
I mean, to me, it doesn't look like a... It looks like a weird reflection.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't know, yeah.
Okay, so I've got another picture here, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see on the left here, we've got a nice little doorway. But if you look closer, can you see the outline of a man's face? Yeah.
He looks like a spooky, scary skeleton.
Right? Send shivers down your spine. This one I can see more. This one I can see more.
That one I see. The first one not so much.
Like the face bit is really
that's like very
to me.
face.
Yeah, I don't like it at all. Okay, the next one we have, ladies and gentlemen, is I actually am a little bit scarred by it. So this is police footage. Like, actual
What's with the creepy lady?
So yeah, they were called to the house about this lady that like wouldn't leave, and it resembles kind of the TV show a bit, but this could be set up right. But the like,
if I was a police officer and I was called to that,
yeah, I know. I mean,
like, send someone else.
Also, surely this house has security, right?
Yeah.
Like, why would this house not have security? He looks panicked as hell, though.
I feel like she's just, this is like just a prank, though. I feel like she's like,
yeah,
oh, it's just a prank, bro.
I mean, it is 2012, which...
Can't trust 2012.
It's creepy, though. Yeah, you can never trust 2012. It is creepy. Look, she's got... Oh, okay.
Why? This is not.
I didn't watch it.
You scared my child.
I scared myself. Oh my god! I must have literally watched it all up until that point. Oh my god, my heart, bro! I researched everything. I missed out that one thing. Okay, look. Okay, I'm sorry. Now we go to Reddit, the source of real information and real facts and everything. So there is multiple Reddits here of people that were tour guides of the house, which is, you know, where they say the people get most haunted. And there is some really interesting stories here. I am a tour guide. Do you know what? She even has picture of proof. Yeah, look. Shit. She put up a picture of proof. She put the facts and the statistics up with this one. They like do like a Q&A. Yeah, so this one here. What's the craziest, scariest moment you've had in the house? Anything weird or unexplained? And she responded with, the creepiest moment I've had in the house was once when I was leading a tour. There was this one door that kept opening and closing. I knew that it wasn't a fan because it was pointing away from the door and it wasn't moving. I knew there wasn't anyone on the other side of the door because we don't often send people into that part of the house to clean. And that's always on a Wednesday. This was a Tuesday. It couldn't have been a breeze because the door led to another part of the house but was inside, and there were no open windows in the rooms on either side. I still don't know what that was, and it also creeps. And also, to add to the creepiness, the room was on the other side of the door. The room that was on the other side of the door was the room that Mrs. Winchester passed away in.
Oh, that's creepy.
Do you know what I like about that story though? It's believable. You know, she hasn't been like, oh, this ghost came up to me and asked what I had for dinner kind of thing, you know? Like I believe that. I fully believe that. This person asked whether she's ever seen a ghost in the house. And she said, there's been a couple of times I've gotten confused as to where I was. But I'm proud to say I've never gotten completely lost in the house. Honestly, though, that's only because they guide us through the house at least 5 or 6 times before they let us into the house on our own during training. So we have a bit of an advantage. Yeah, imagine getting lost in that house.
Yeah, fuck that.
Screw that.
I bet they have to sign like a fucking waiver that says if you break any bones in the house, like we're not liable. On it,
genuinely. Do you honestly believe it's haunted? I'm a huge skeptic as far as supernatural goes. I think that though it's highly plausible that ghosts exist, I won't honestly say that I definitely believe in ghosts until I see an apparition. However, what I do know is that there have been many stories of unexplained occurrences throughout the house. And if those stories are true, then yes, the house is definitely haunted. Ooh. But yeah, what do you think about the house? Do you believe that it's haunted, or... I mean,
I don't know.
Do you know what? Yeah, go on.
It seems like people think it is, but it's like, is it one of those things where everyone thinks it is? So they're like... looking for things.
Yeah, I feel that. Like, you'd go there and tour it, and then if a breeze came by and opened the door, you'd be like,
yeah, oh my god, it's a
is that you, Clyde? Clyde,
oh,
was that you,
Clyde,
sir?
though. Clyde sounds so
Same!
chill.
He's just chilling around with his lawn barrow. What was it? His lawn barrow.
Wheelbarrow.
Wheelbarrow, that's it. That's the one. That's the one. I want to believe in Clyde. Same. I believe that there's a Clyde out there.
Clyde supremacy.
But yeah, this was my story of Winchester House. I'd love to go and visit it. I can't lie. Like, really love to go and visit it. Yeah, it does sound like a lot of fun. It does. But yeah, that was my story.
I enjoyed it. Thank you, G.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.